Oh, certainly.
Lenny Chesal is an amazing character. He's well known in Florida. He likes to say he's an evangelist, but he's really a Sherpa for this community. He's been around for quite some time.
Yes.
You can often find him at a tech event, either hosting or emceeing or putting some provocative questions in the air. So, wonderful character, and I'm really happy to be here with you. Thanks for taking the time. Everything keeps expanding, data center, surfaces, and IoT, and now soon metaverse, and even after that, brainverse, right? Etc. This whole function that you are shaping, building, and managing becomes a critical centerpiece of our future, even as individuals, not just corporate, but eventually we use these things and so on. So I'm psyched to be here to learn about what you're doing and to learn about your vision on how to do things right, especially at a moment where you want to do it greener than anybody else. So with that, I'm happy to be here, and please start telling us a little bit about IAM and the way IAM, as you were mentioning, you have these pods, but how is the bigger vision, and how are you going to get there?
Certainly. So I love the question, because how are you going to get there on that last thought is we're there in terms of getting ready in the first quarter of 2023 to establish a footprint of a modular data center design at the most highly efficient possible levels that haven't been seen. And the way you do that is, again, from the manufacturing, just literally from the first step of designing and building these modulars that we'll again put together in a 6,000 square foot footprint, is all the thought that goes into the power, cooling, insulation, materials that are used. So the entire supply chain is all with the eye on ESG and the sustainability aspect and the social aspect and the environmental aspect, in the sense that we're readying the site in Pittsburgh. There's no construction other than just the site work. You're not going to build and have all the waste and all the scrap that would normally be accumulated and affecting that local neighborhood. We're going to build these data centers in a plant here in Fort Lauderdale and ship them complete to put together. And from delivery to turn up is approximately 1 month from the time you deliver.
The speed is amazing too,
So if you look at cost, it'll be about 70% of the cost. If you look at timing, probably about 50% of the time it would take to build a traditional data center. You look at the efficiencies of building, so it's a repeatable process. So if I have this footprint and we build a factory that can put these modular data centers out, so you want 3,000 square feet, 9,000 square feet, 12,000, whatever it is, we can customize that using that 12 by 12 by 50 footprint, and then build. And what's cool is you walk into these pods, if you will, that we place, you would never know that they were built separately, because the center comes out, you screw them together, you weld them, whatever, we put them together, put the roof on, put everything on, and it is just an absolutely, I mentioned, it's really taking the concept of 4 walls and what's inside the 4 walls and making it aesthetically beautiful, sustainable, expandable, customizable,
scalable,
for all kinds of use cases. So this first 6,000 square foot location in Pittsburgh will be a showcase. And from there, the opportunities for us to grow that part of the business is exponential. It's very exciting.